Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it may be at the time that you are listening to this message. My name is Unique, and this is Out of Bondage. And today, I just wanted to speak about the God-shaped hole. And I know possibly you could be asking, what God-shaped hole? What is that? Well, many years ago, I realized that when I looked around at the state of people and the different things that people were going through, addictions especially, and different things like that, I realized that God really gave me this revelation. And all of us, like I spoke about in a couple of earlier messages, all of us are body, soul, and spirit, are made up of body, soul, and spirit. And the God-shaped hole is actually your spirit, where your spirit man resides. That's how I look at it. And we all are born with that God-shaped hole because we come from the Creator, right? We come from the Father. I call him the Father because of my relationship with him. But we all come from the Creator, God, and he has made us in his image. So with that being said, there's this space in us. And it seems like as we go through life, as we're a child, as we're a baby, things like that, that hole is filled correctly. But as we go through life and get tainted with different things, corrupted, we come across different things, traumas, different things like that. We begin to fill that hole with everything else but God. So the image that I have is, if you all can remember, there is this small child's toy. It's yellow. And it has like a star, a circle, a square, and a rectangle. I don't know if it's another one that's there, but that's the basis of it. And then there are these little, toys with the same shape that's connected to it. So the baby, as the baby is learning, the baby is taking these shapes and trying to push the star in the star space and the circle in the circle space and the rectangle block, in its respective space. And that's how I look at the God-shaped hole. And with that particular game, I remember sometimes, children would try to put the star in the circle hole or put that square in the rectangle hole, or the rectangle, they'll turn it and flip it and try to put it in the square hole. And sometimes it might fit, but not without pressure, sometimes without pounding it in there. So you can see that it clearly is not a perfect shape and it's not perfectly fitted in that space. And so this is the same thing with the God-shaped hole, that throughout life with the traumas and just your soul being corrupted and tainted and different things like that, we try to fill that hole with all types of things like alcohol, drugs, sex, money, power, those type of things. And throughout the years, as I'm noticing this, I'm like, this is where people don't really see that that's what's going on. And after a time of all of that, those very people, start to yearn for something more. So example of that is celebrities, that you may see that seemingly have it all, right? They seemingly have it all. They can go anywhere, talk to anyone, fly at any time, have the fanciest cars, the best homes, different things like that. But yet, some of them are very much just sad, suicidal, even a lot of different things. And that is because you can have all of that money, all of that power, all of that status, all of that fame, that you have tried to place in that God-shaped hole. But that God-shaped hole will begin crying out for you to fill it with what it should be filled with. And that is a true relationship with God. That is really searching, seeking for him, and doing the real work within your being and your soul to interact with him, to bring him into your life, so that you can start to fill that hole with what it should be filled with, right? And start to cleanse that hole from the things over the years that you have filled that hole with. So that's what I wanted to speak about today, the God-shaped hole. And it was a powerful revelation to me when I came across it, and when God really kind of unfolded things for me. And it has rang true for many, many years, as I have seen in my life and many others' lives. So hopefully that blesses you and those of you that are listening or sharing at all. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed, prosperous, and fruitful day.